I know this person named Grace, and he's slow. Not in the way that makes him stupid or silly, but in the way that makes me stop in my rushing to wonder what I'm missing. You see, I met Grace when I was running, and man, he was different. He was quiet, which was a little stunning. I was angry and my heart was cold. I dared him to break me, which was a little bit bold. He answered me in the silence following my screams. My love for you surpasses the depths of the sea. Now I thought that was a little suspicious, but I chose to believe him. I'd think, how can I feel his love so strongly if I can barely see him? So here's the rap sheet I've developed on Grace, in case you're also suspicious. He's a strange one, and of these things, I found him guilty as charged. Charge 1. He is not anxious, tired, or hurried. He walks with a pace that is steady and slow. He is not impatient or worried. It made me wonder why I lived so hurried. Charge 2. He has a voice like water that invites us into peace. He is gentle and kind, the kind of kindness that kinda made me want to change my mind about people, him, myself. It brought down things I had put up on a high shelf. Charge 3. He has eyes like fire that burn with a passion instilled in his heart. The idea of his love actually being real started to tear me apart. Charge 4. He has hair white as wool because his wisdom can't be measured. Now this is a weird one because it's kinda rude to call someone old, but I found the truth of who he really is to be the same in every story ever told. Charge 5. He has a heart of a father that calls us close and invites us in. Now this was preposterous because I had a dad. Who needs another? But he gave me an invitation into his family to be his friend, because apparently Grace is a friend that sticks closer than a brother. But there's something more I haven't told you before, so charge 6. Grace is a master builder, an innovator. He built a bridge 2,000 years ago, and people are still walking across it. Rap sheet over, but if you're like I was, maybe you're still not convinced. So let me tell you a little more of my story, because before Grace, I didn't know what to chase. It's crazy. People have tried to top this bridge's design. Everything from being good enough to reinventing a new you each year, running fast enough, trying to measure up. It's a rat race most everyone tries to win. To build a bridge over what some have claimed is this thing called sin? It doesn't make sense. If I thought Grace was crazy before, then the jury was now definitely out. I thought if I was strong enough on my own to be heard, I wouldn't have to shout. My worth would be proven, I'd be secure. But that bridge I tried building proved deeply insecure. I built it and tried walking it out, but didn't even make it a percentage of the way. Fell right through before I got to yell back at my friends to watch my sway. But that's why Grace is unique. You see, my friend Grace is gritty. More than justifying the broken ways, bridging the chasm, he walks right into messes and they don't scare him. I tried to talk sense into him, to get him to turn the other way, but he said he wouldn't turn back, that he wanted to extend opportunity unearned, to see the other ways burned. He said, I'm here for your heart. My friends need to know their messes aren't too deep for me. My love surpasses the depths of the sea. When I met him, he took me by the hand and called me friend. He said, walk this way. Grace embodies an invitation out of messiness and into glory to stay. Why glory, you say? Well, Grace, my friend, one of his names is also Glory. It's a family name. It flows out of communion. He gives his all to point back to what's true, to walk the bridge to freedom, to show you he fights for you. Grace points to the end. He's an author of so many stories. Creation is his pen. With his life, he paved a path to wide open spaces. Grace empowers movement into new places. Grace loves endlessly, invites, and as a friend empowers us to be free. Grace continually ushers us towards eternity. He built a bridge, and he'll see it through to the end. And that's grace, my friend.